Another new soul in Ulcerant. Tell me, are you here for the rite of Matharu as well? His voice is clear to those who truly wish to believe. Why, the voice belongs to none other than Matharu himself. He speaks to us through this place, this oasis. Great Matharu holds the fates of our world in his hands. Without his divine order, everything would descend into chaos. We are meant to make his message a reality. I'm an apothecary. I never thought about vast things, the workings of the heavens, the way of gods. But then I lost my mother. In my grief, I wandered here, into the desert, where the voice came to me. It drew me here, to the oasis. And when I was at my weakest, my most despairing, Matharu comforted me, and asked me to come give my offering. Since then, I have led others here.
Hail! Have you brought something from Matharu? It's wonderful, if only because Matharu has blessed it with his presence. I've not trained anyone since coming to the desert, but very well. Any money I make will benefit Matharu, so I will teach you. I heard word of this shrine from her, followed her all the way from Dalentarth. Farewell, adventurer.
Ah, and the footfalls of another wayfarer grace our ears. I'm delighted. I don't suppose you're traveling through Galette, are you? If so, I would not look too hard for anyone. There is not much left to find. Yes, we are pilgrims of a sort. Missionaries might be a more appropriate label. We serve our God and follow his will. It was quite a miracle. A number of my order, all drawn by common faith, came to the village, and we showed them salvation. There was fire and blood and screaming, yes, much screaming, but all for the glory of the great Balin. Praise be to him. We liberated them, man and woman, Alfar and human. We have delivered them to Balin, to his paradise. In exchange, our coven will welcome the slumbering Titan, Balin's beloved servitor, into these lands. But would he not? For right now, we will show you paradise.
You're the one Colm found slaying the Testament? I'm impressed. Well, I'm not here for the Testament. I'm here for gold. And I've got work for two. Care to make some riches? I'd been through here a few years back, on my Warsworn training. It was as nice a place as you'd like to find in Detir, but there was always something sinister about those ruins in the canyon's end. I suppose we know why now. I served as a hireling in the Warsworn once, but as my friends made rank, I was passed over too many times. And so I left. I live by my own oaths now. I was a Warsworn hireling once, was passed over for promotion one too many times. On my last job, I found a map to a treasure beneath Galette. A friend, Tears, and I gathered a crew to claim it. We found the town in ruins, but were undeterred. We would get what we came for. Then Tears slipped something into my drink, and the crew left without me. Now I want to beat them to the treasure, and I could use your support. They wanted to cut me out. That's the only reason I can think of. I'll show those bastards. Good. We split the map among the crew, but I know the treasure lies in Galette Caverns. Now, let's move. There were 4 in the crew, including myself. My good friend Tears had the idea. He found the map as well. The other 2 were a pair of mercenaries, an Almain named Alsers and a Varane named Bertzer. They seemed trustworthy enough.
The demons defile the land. The burnt skin of the world glows red with suffering. It is the deep gloam, and a pallor of death settles on the people of Amalur. Fires rage across the wastes. The only sound is whispered laughter. As the embers cool and a wind blows across the desert, life once more erupts from the husk of the earth, and the struggle begins.
So, you made it to our camp. After seeing how you handled yourself against the Testament, I was hoping you might. Those of us in camp trust each other, but aid is not as forthcoming. I will be blunt. The Testament has taken something from me, and I want to recover it, intact. But I cannot do it alone. I was born in Rathir, and trained in the arts of magic at a young age. But when my brother Giran demonstrated greater ability than I, it was he who became my parents' focus. I was left to learn on my own. He is my twin brother. We spent our childhood together. Because of his command of magic, he was selected to join the Scholia Arcana. After that, he surrounded himself in studies. He changed. All this talk of magic and control. The marches are a main avenue from Erethel into Datir, but many choose not to walk the road in these dark times. There is a bedroll over there if you need to rest up. It's not the best, but it's what I can offer you here. The mercenary. He has seen combat, I am certain, but for his kind, justice is always for sale. My brother Giran. They did not take him per se, so much as seduce him. He was a promising adept of the Scholia Arcana, and then one day he vanished. When I heard of the Testament's involvement, I feared the worst. I managed to track him here to Galette. Then I discovered just how large the presence of the Testament was in these marches. He would not have. Giran, he was always alone, always with his studies. He was wise, so very wise. There is no chance that he joined the cult willingly. They must have coerced him. Then again, his last letters to me were... No, nothing. Never mind. Excellent. I have resources at my disposal for a reward if we are successful. I have reason to believe that he is hiding in the ruins that run beneath the marches, this tomb of Ferragnus. I will meet you there. Hopefully, this cult has not sunk its claws too deeply into Giran's mind. It is a large and ancient Irathi ruin, somehow connected to the complex at the end of the canyon. Legends say it winds and twists beneath the marches like a labyrinth. Many who entered never returned.
formed. As beams of light amidst darkness, we saw it. The eternal clash between the structures of order and shadows of chaos. Slowly, despite their struggles, the war gave way to the grass and the sway of trees in the breeze. The land was cursed by the plague brought on by the Niskaru, but life gives way to death, as death will birth new life.
We're here. Something is wrong. Let's clear out these kobolds first. The Alpha, he seems wormy. Decent enough, though. And can't deny that magic's useful to have in a fight against these bastards. Dark place, that. I heard about it during my time in the Warsworn. It's meant to keep that thing in. Would avoid it if I could. It's in these tunnels, but something happened here. It looks like we've got to deal with these kobolds before anything else. We're here, but something is wrong. Let's clear out these kobolds first. Kobolds are taken care of, but something strange. All these bodies. I don't think the kobolds killed these people. Tears was former Warsworn like me. A rabble of beasts would be no trouble for him. And these other bodies look like they've seen action. They must be of the Testament, which means they encountered Tears, and they fought it out. We better see if Tears made it out alive. I don't know for sure. It's locked tight. We'll have to find the bodies of Alces and Bertza to unlock it. We'd better start looking. If you see a body that looks like one of my crew, give me a shout and I'll come over. Can't believe they're actually dead. It looks like they made a stand against the Testament. I don't know. We'll just have to search them. If you see a body that you think might have belonged to my group, point it out and I'll try to identify it. This is a stranger's face. They weren't a part of my crew. Another member of the Testament. Looks like they've reached their coveted paradise. Another member of the Testament. This isn't ulcers, Bertza, or tears. Another one of those Testament bastards by all counts. This is a stranger's face. They weren't a part of my crew. This isn't ulcers, Bertza, or tears. This is a stranger's face. They weren't a I don't know them. Probably one of those damn It's ulcers. I didn't know him well, but he didn't deserve to die like this. Looks like he has his part of the combination still. This is a stranger's face. They weren't a part of... This is a stranger's face. This is a stranger's... This isn't ulcers, Bertza, or tears. Another one of... This is a stranger's face. Another member of the test... This is a stranger's... Another member of the test... I don't know them. Bertza. She was just a mercenary looking for easy gold. Didn't know the job would end like this. But here's our combination anyway. It's Tears. We're already too late. I don't know. Tears never ran from a fight in his life. It's almost like he locked himself in here on purpose. Why? If he knew he was dead, why go through the trouble of hiding in here? Unless to keep the Testament from getting the treasure. Wait, did you hear that? The Testament's come. Then it's settled. My crew got the door open, the Testament came in, tried to take the ring, and ushered everyone into paradise. Damn fools. We only came here for the money. It's all we wanted. Yet Tears kept the ring from them. He thought it was more important than his life. Why? The Testament's done enough. I'll make sure they never repeat what they did here. Take the ring. I no longer want it. I'll see you at camp.
So you're the Dreg Colm found gutting the testament. Good for him, I say. Looks like you can do some damage. Name's Eighth. Black Eighth to some. If you're half as skilled as Colm says, then I'd like to make an arrangement with you. I'm not much on history, but from what I've seen, that ruin sprawls under the whole canyon. If you see a place you can't get to over land, odds are the tomb will get you to it. Eighth Dunbert is dead. She was killed 2 years ago when the Testament burned her farm to nothing. I'm now the fury and vengeance of all the Testament's victims, and I've come to collect. He's quiet, probably knows all his letters by the looks of him, more at home in a library than these ruins. He's earnest enough, but who knows whether he can hold his own in a fight. Was a nice place to be once, before the Testament decided to move in. A cowardly man. A few battles don't make a warrior. He may find something to fight for, then again, he might not. The Testament has swept through the Feylands like wildfire. A few years back, they came to my farm, salted the earth, left not a stone standing. They tore my husband to pieces in front of me. Their mistake was to let me live. I have a chance to make them suffer, and my plan takes two. I don't rightly know, Dreg. Why don't you go ask them? Sorry. The Testament, they believe death to be salvation for all. But though they killed my family, they let me live. The bastards thought I would join their cult. Good, but we're not just going to hunt them down. We'll poison a few, and then dump the bodies into the Testament's water supply. When those bastards start choking on their own water, they'll regret letting me live. Their water flows from a cistern nearby. We'll need to go through the tomb of Aragnos to reach it. I'll meet you in the ruins. We need to get to the Testament's cistern. It's their only water supply in the marches. Once we find it, we'll poison it. But I want to poison it with the bodies of their dead. We poison any Testament we see and knock their bodies into the cistern. I want to poison a few of these Testament bastards and dump their bodies into the... When they're inside, start to... Okay, now that we're in the tomb, we have to make our way to the cistern.
Yes? What do you need? Have you found Geran? I would be lying if I said her rage did not frighten me. I heard the testament left her alive to suffer with deep wounds of grief. I think they will regret their decision.
You're the one my brother dragged here. Why? Did he tell you to save me from the Testament's influence? You are both fools. I joined of my own volition. Do you need proof? Look to the bodies at your feet. You gaze upon my work. Because they offered me what no one else could. A chance to grow. To do what has never been done. I always wanted control, and the Testament will supply me with all the subjects I require. You are correct. I am better than the rest of the Testament. Being a servant of Balin has made me more powerful than ever.
I did not think Geraint's resolve could fall so fast. You heard what he said. Feragnus, waking? There is more to the Testament's presence here. In Geraint's name, we must find what they want.
Quite knew much about his Feragnus or why it was entombed here, but if the Testament want it, it can't be good.
There was one. It would stare from the darkness and smile. It waited there with minions by its side. It was a demon thing, basking in eternal chaos, roaring beside the cries of its victims. The ones who came before faced and vanquished it. They saved the children of dust from a writhing torment.
then it's finished. In a few hours, those bastards will know what we did here. That's it then. 2 years of planning, of tracking, finished. I didn't know what would happen, but I don't feel anything. I've killed how many of the Testament, and I feel nothing at all. You're right. I didn't murder them so that they could find salvation. I only wanted justice. I didn't know what the Testament was up to when I first came, but I found these on one of the ones I killed. I don't know much about this Niskaru Feragnos, but the Testament is interested in him. From now on, I'll keep 2 eyes on their doings.
do you not see? The hells have come for you and I. Do not sleep. Do not run. Bury yourself. Dig into the earth. Cover yourself with dirt. Cover yourself. Dig beneath the worms, beneath the sand, or the fires consume you. They call the demon back to wreak the havoc of ancient doom. It comes! Dig!
My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe. Yes? I have a moment I can... spare for you. Stay safe.
My assistant has returned. What do you need of me? Stay safe.
I can see in your eyes that you have come to the same conclusion we have. Thank the gods. The Testament is on the cusp of raising the Neskaru lord, Feragnos. When they do, all of Detir will be plunged into flame. Agreed. Unfortunately, we are too late. The beast has already entered this world. I can sense its presence. But Feragnos is weak now. It will take some time for him to develop, to mature. We should strike while we have the chance. Given enough time, Feragnos will develop into a full Neskaru lord. But while in a juvenile state, it is vulnerable. We just have to get there and hope we are strong enough to fight it. We are all going in there together. We may have come for different reasons, but none of us will leave this unfinished. It seems that Feragnos has housed itself in the complex at the end of the canyon. The only way in is through the catacombs of his tomb. We will meet you in there. Now, let us move. Time runs short. Let us speak quickly. was it all? The Testament was cleverer than I gave them credit for. From the look of things, this door will only open if someone is standing on the switch back there. We don't have time to break down the door. Someone is going to have to stay behind to keep this open. We do not have the leisure to ponder this for long. You need to
pick one of us to stay behind. We don't have the time to linger. Then, this is goodbye. I'll hold the door for as long as I can. You need to get going. Take it down.
It is... We finally managed to defeat it. The beast is finally dead. Detir is saved. The world will know what happened here. Even if it takes me months or years, I will write the history of Feragnos and our part in it. I will remain here for the time being, for research. Your tale, our tale, will be told one day, I swear it. In time, this place may rebuild, but we must keep it stable for that to happen.
Not a word of the Testament lately. They're still reeling from the death of Feragnos, I wager. It's calmed down somewhat, but that tomb of Feragnos is a beacon to the Testament. Don't know if there will ever be true peace.
Come to us! As I free my blood, we free you from your prison. Taste of this and drink, and tear apart your chains. We call you, O Faragnos. We summon you. We invite invoke your presence. We break the prison bones! We break the walls!